David, would you retrace these steps to end up at Powderfinger Promotions, or would you be a rock star, or where would you have ended up?
I guess so. Maybe it's counterintuitive to, Western business sense. I've always kind of had a Zen approach to business where, I look for opportunities to come along rather than trying to force them. And then once you see the opportunity, you just got to grab it, I don't think I'd do anything differently, to tell you the truth. I mean, I started off with kind of a company set of credos in my head. I wasn't going to work anything that I thought sucked or I hated, and I was going to be straight with the people I worked with and try to explain what was going on best I could, and treat people with politeness, some common manners, and listen to them when they talk to you. And it makes a big difference. I've been talking to Mark Rossi, one of the piano faculty here, about a CD he's making. And I was surprised to hear this kind of thing, but I talked to him for probably an hour on Monday on the phone, and he was like, boy, I really like you guys because, you don't talk to me like I'm a jerk, and I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm an idiot, and like a lot of people would talk to him that way, and treating the guy with respect because, he deserves it. He's a really great musician and a nice, polite guy. There's no reason not to treat someone that way. I have had to fire a couple of clients because I tend to be pretty protective of my employees. I like the people I work with. And there's been a couple of times where someone's just gotten really belligerent, swearing at my publicity staff or something like that. And I'm just like, you know what, here's your money back, goodbye, it's over. And you got to be willing to do that sometimes. You got to be willing to say no. You got to be willing to say no to money sometimes. Somebody brings you something, if you know it's crap, it's going nowhere, and they want to sign a big check, and you say no because you don't like the music, but also because if you send, if I send this out to radio or press, my credibility goes down. I know it's not good. They're going to know it's not good. Nobody's being fooled here. So you really got to kind of stick to standards that you have for yourself and work hard and keep organized and look for opportunities when they come along. And one cool thing about having done this for a few years is that I now know a lot of people in the music business. And as many people as there are in the music business, it's still kind of a small place. A lot of people know each other. You don't go around burning bridges just because, someone did something kind of wrong to you or whatever, That person might be valuable to you again someday. They may change, or you may never need to talk to them again. And you just kind of go on, and you don't have time to deal with that stuff anyway. Like, okay, this person was a jerk to me. Am I going to spend the next 2 hours dealing with this person being a jerk to me? Or am I going to spend the next 2 hours dealing with what I'm supposed to be doing? I don't need to do this. Forget him. I'm not going to be mad at him. Goodbye. Onward. So I don't think I'd do anything different. I'm glad that I didn't get myself in a bunch of debt when I started, borrowing a bunch of money to start. We have no debt. We have some money in the bank. And when I see money in the bank in the Powderfinger account, as the owner, the only thing that goes through my head is, well, we have enough money for X number of pay periods. So if like the faucet is shut off tomorrow, I can keep everybody here for this long. I can think of it. That's how I think about money in the bank. Not, woo, we can spend all this money on something now. I'm thinking about, I want to cover our butts for a while if we need to. And it's kind of a precarious business. You have customers for 6 to 12 weeks, and then you don't see them again for a couple of years, if ever. Unless they tour a lot. So it's kind of high pressure. It can be pretty intense sometimes. But I like that. I like juggling a bunch of balls in the air and talking to a bunch of people and multitasking and trying to do my job and stay out of trouble.